and then like off it just goes like a, you know, like the jungle noises. He was looking around and said, I didn't know there was places like this in North Carolina. It's getting bad. We come just in time. So I pulled the backhoe out there, buried it. I had to dump my load and use every piece on there to get it out of there. Well, I got mud on my face. It's tough. Welcome back to the active construction site. Hot digging dog, got the high test cavity filling. And all the cavities said, praise Jesus, amen. Oh my God. How many you gonna take? Boy, it slips right about here. Boy, once your foot gets wet, that's it. It ain't never the same. My foot just got a little wet. Boy, we in here now. New Year's resolution is get more exercise. That's why we're putting up a new fence. Caught a bicep cramp about halfway. That's when my pulls went all to pieces. They would start going, whenever they start going every which way. Oh, you forget. Like that right there. Gets deeper every trip. Kinda wanna see where the line's going. We gotta come back and do some grading here, but that is not gonna get it. Surprised I ain't lost the phone yet. But we'll be doing pretty good if we get through here. I think we got enough posts to get through here, and then we're gonna cut back out for now because that right there is a soup bowl. Soup bowl. So I was just working away and la-di-da, had my music blasting. That's the problem, you start playing music, you ain't working. You listen to music. And I started getting off the line. I really don't want to pull those poles back up, so hopefully they're still on the line. So usually if you have two men working on the line, one man can sit on the line, look down it from his point through and look at this, and you talk to your man and make sure he can see the top of these, make sure this is nice and level so he knows where the hole is. And if you can look down there, you can tell it needs to go over about, which would be about right there. I think I went the wrong way. Was it in or out? I can't remember. And this is the fun part. Roots. This is how you get mud on your face. This is painful. I don't want to do this no more. I know what you're thinking. I'm just playing now. You right. Time to pull them up. Pull them up. And that's where we'll leave it, because until the stream grows down, there ain't no packing that. And this stream is never this big. Alright, 4 paces. Even when you're down here in the swamp, don't really matter. I got standards. Talk about the ultimate trap and deltoid workout. Because each little spoonful of mud weighs like 15 pounds or something. That was a good one actually. Honestly, I was expecting there to be a root the size of my leg down there. Because the last 15 had a root about the size of my leg. Whew, this is painful, probably really painful to watch. Lightly packing. Just to kind of set it up straight because it's going to dry out some before I can pack it. The worst part is when it doesn't, you have to bring a bucket of dry sand, pack in there to soak up the dirt and make it tight. That's a lot of fun. Good calf and thigh workout. I've already forgotten where the hole's at in the water. Alright, I'm gonna leave this a little high because when we come back and put dirt here, we're gonna need some pole out to the ground. Put it up to here, so that's about what I'm trying to aim for. This top button looks like a joke. It is. The trick here is to have something to hold the fence up vertically. Every roll of wire, so we're gonna put some big poles which have 3 poles with the cross braces that you pull it tight to, and those have to be deep, solid, and worth pulling to. These ones here in the middle just need to be standing up pretty good because they help hold the fence up vertically. They don't have much lateral work to do, otherwise they'll just fall over, especially in this mud. As wet as it is. Ooh, that sounds like a root. You think you're a bad dude? Come here and chop some roots with a hoe digger. It's really good for the troubled mind. Turn that energy to product. Pay dirt. This pole here will be our regional support post. The rest of these posts are really going to rely on this post to do a whole lot of holding. This is actually the fun part. The unfun part is coming back to pack them. With your contributions, with your subscriptions, your views, in the next 10 years, we'll have a skid steer to come through and pile drive these in. Stretch the wire, grapple up the roots, make it look pretty. If you don't click subscribe, you gotta sit here and watch me struggle. All right, 4 more paces. We're gonna go right between them trees. That puts us right on the tree. So I may actually just pull to the tree. That's frowned upon in most circles, but when you're in the swamp, it might be the best we got. Oh, I better get my hoe diggers. And if you hear me say hoe diggers, I'm saying hole diggers or post hole diggers. But you know what I'm talking about. It's sticking like that makes it 100 times harder. You never do that though than try to dig in the water. That was a bad shot. See, just one lapse and focus. You dig out of your hole, your line starts getting off. Out here doing it for the cows. Ideally when you get a new property line, it's a good feeling because it's somewhat wild, unuseful land. You find a line, you put a fence on it, put cows in there, cows will trample it down and work it over. In a couple months, see what kind of land you got, and then you can start clearing it or cleaning it up and use it. Don't bump the poles, they'll fall over. That big root down there. Why is the question? Hey, that's a quote. No, it's not a quote. That ain't a good one. Oh, don't dig in the swamp. No, never mind. I do that just for fun. He don't do anything. He just puts a little mud on my face. So that way when people show up, they feel sorry for me. They want to help me. You know what time it is? Time to get more poles. Why don't you take some? It's hot. Well, just throwing it for the camera. Can't do it anymore. Waiting to lose my phone in this. This is a mess. We're just coming back to summer when it's 100 degrees and 100% humidity and mosquitoes as big as hummingbirds. You know, every time I dig a hole like this and get up all those roots, like the real fine meshwork, it's probably got fungus, trees, shrub, all intermingling, making a network. I think of Avatar, and I think of that goddess tree like dying. That's probably happening. Felt my first raindrop. That's God's way of saying, go home. If you listen real quietly, you can hear my cavity saying, do, 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 do. Uh-oh. Okay, good. I thought my heart just bust. You ever get kind of lightheaded and weak at the same time? Let's bury this so we get out of here. You want to? That was a good one. This is going to be the regional support team member. A lot of pressure is going to be on this post because them posts are for looks. All right, send in the packing team. The digging team's out. The packing team's also me. Surveyor put this here, and they also put that flag on that tree there. It kind of threw me off, but I stayed pretty good line here. And right along here, I just somewhere got off. So we might have to bury 3 posts in here if we can't for this curve. But they're mostly straight on. Oh yeah. Can't put a dime on that line. This is the key to pull against Gotta have some D-posts, brace them up. I got to go back, I got some big stakes. I'm gonna drive through and tie this up. And then we come by at diagonals with thick wire, bind it all together. We'll pull from that corner. So hopefully pull to this, and this will be a solid pull. And then somewhere down there, the next where the roll wire gives out, I'm gonna bury 3 more in a line. Be another pull point, and just keep doing that every so often. And then these fence poles won't have to do much, but just make sure the wire has something to nail to and stands up. Because we pull it tight, it'll about stand up on its own. Nice addition though to the homestead. Just keep working. Keep adding. That's why I was drinking them dudes eating them honey buns. Walk through that mud is calorie burning. I bet I burnt, hell, 1700 calories a day. How many's in a do? Fingers get all slick. When you go to dig, slides right down, you're like, crap. You waste all that energy getting all up, and then you just lose all that. Come over here. Get some of that resin. On your hands. That's that knowledge.